Well, the Psalms are a rich collection of sung prayers, and they become part of really a hymn book for the worship people as we think about what will become their organized temple worship. And there are many subgenres in the Psalms: songs of thanksgiving, Torah psalms, hymns. There's also this lament song, and almost half the Psalter is composed of this type of psalm, the so-called lament. The lament psalm or complaint psalm is a psalm that begins with a very brief address to God and whining, complaining. God, I've got a problem. God, something's wrong here. We need help. And I think it's important that we recognize in some cases in these psalms, the psalmist, the songwriter he has some doubts about God. For instance, Psalm 13, how long, O Lord? How long are you going to, in a sense, not listen? Have you abandoned me? Where are you? The lament psalm is a way for the psalmist, for the person of faith in the Old Testament, to take their complaints to God, but also their honest doubt. Where are you, God? Why is this happening to me, to us as a community? And so I think the lament psalm is important for the people of faith across the Testaments and across history, because on occasion we have honest doubts. We wonder about where's God and what's he doing? Why did this have to happen this way? And so the lament psalm is a way for us to, in a sense, address what's happening on the inside with that question of honest doubt and of perhaps confusion as to what is God doing in the world. And the other, I think, valuable piece of the lament genre for us is there's a progression in the lament. You start with a complaint, with offering up your honest doubt to God, but there's movement. And that movement will involve a song of trust, a confession of trust, and eventually a vow of praise. Almost every lament will end with a vow of praise. I like that trajectory. We can start with complaint. We can start with honest doubt. But as we work through all of that in our prayer with God, we come out at the other end in a place of trust and praise, and in a sense, a place of restored relationship with our God. And so this lament psalm, almost half of the Psalter being lament, I think is an important feature of the Psalms for us, whether we're ancient Hebrews or whether we're Christians in the 21st century as we think about the life of faith.